Okay, I have to say something. After I watched the entirety of Meghan Markle's fabulous sit down with Emma Grede on her Aspire podcast, where she talks about a plethora of topics, business ventures, how she works on her day-to-day affairs, all fabulous information. But she broaches the subject of, for the time being, taking a pause for her female founder podcast on Lemonada. Now, I've seen other podcasters, one in particular, I'm not going to call them out, but this individual was saying how, of course, she's not going to do a season 2. We knew she wouldn't do it. Everybody knew she would just run away from it or just end her podcast and just basically insinuating that she's just giving up on her podcast venture. But no, because these are people who have not actually watched the entirety of Meghan's sit down with Emma. If you watched the entirety of her sit down with Emma and did your damn due diligence and homework, you would know that Meghan also says she wants to live life in a way where she has something to contribute and actually say, rather than just piling on episodes to, in her words, or just in some way get a check or fulfill a quota or however you want to, word that. She's not giving up. She's not running away from her podcast. She's not, I'm going to start a podcast and just give up. No, that's not what it is at all. She very clearly states she wants to live life and understand value and understand the world and have something to say. So please, before you run your mouths and publications put out headlines, not in style, I'm talking about the publications like across the pond, podcasters and those royal commentators, both here and across the pond, that say, Meghan's just, collecting a check, does one season of a show then gives up. No, that's not what it is at all. You literally just heard her say she's in post-production for With Love Meghan for Netflix season 2. She's raising 2 children. She's being a wife and a partner, curating a home life, building a home for her family. She has probably personal endeavors. She has a new launch for, as ever, a summer line. She's building her brand and business. It's not just the podcast. She's doing a plethora of things, much like Gwyneth Paltrow does, much like Sarah Jessica does, much like all these, boss girlies do. Kim K, Emma Grede, the host. Build, build, build. Actually do the work and listen to the entirety of the 1.5 hour podcast where she sits down talking about everything. You can then proceed to accurately report why she is not doing a season 2 for the time being. You want to be a good journalist? You want to be a good podcaster like Emma Grede, like Meghan Markle? Then do the damn work. I still want to call out this girlie who I watched today, but I'm not going to do it. But anyways, love to Meghan, love to Emma Grede, and I can't wait for Lemonada, Confessions of a Female Founder, whenever it comes out, 5 years, 10 years from now, when Meghan has, acquired the information that she wants to put out into the world. So excited.